All right, and we're back with another edition of the Scotty Knows Show. I think this is like episode 39. We got my good buddy. I called him one of the most hilarious people I know. It's Jack Merkwan. Jack, how you doing?
Good, how are you, Scotty?
Good. Jack, for those that may not know you, tell the people a little bit about yourself.
I'm a junior. I go to T.F. High School. I participate in a lot of sports: baseball, football, basketball, track and field. Yeah, I like to hunt and fish on the weekends, hang out with my friends, and do all that fun stuff.
You know what? I forgot that you were in track. I'm sorry.
Scotty.
uh,
No,
no, that's fine. You guys just played Yankton. How'd you feel that you guys did?
oh, we did good. We definitely could have done better. I mean, it just goes to show you we still beat them pretty decently, and just goes to show you if we play at our best, we can really knock out those good teams by a big score. So.
You've scored quite a few touchdowns. It seems like at least one a game for a while there. Every single catch that you had was a touchdown.
Yeah.
What's it like scoring touchdowns?
It's I don't know. It's always a fun feeling. I mean, you know that everyone in the stadium's looking at you in that moment. So, I mean, it's a great time, and yeah, it's super fun for the whole team. I mean, especially like those first four that were all touchdowns. That was the deal with Winkler and Dean calling
Yeah.
me Chris Carter. That was funny. So yeah, just fun things like that. It's a good time.
You got a couple of great teammates in a multiple different sports, but we're gonna go with football for this first one. What's it like having Lincoln throwing you passes?
Oh, it's great. I think like I grew up playing sports with Lincoln. I've almost every single team I've been with Lincoln. And so we've just over time developed kind of the same reaction to certain situations. And I think that really helps on the football field. If my guy's playing me a certain way, Lincoln will know what I'll do to combat that. And so having that knowledge between each other, that really helps us. And that's why I'm able to score. Sometimes it's a broken route. Sometimes I'm just getting open for Lincoln and he finds me and then we score that way. And so, yeah, it's a great time.
Um, I think he's injured for football season, but he should be back for basketball season. When it comes to basketball season, how is it playing with Jackson?
Oh, Jackson's been one of my best friends since I was a little kid, and he's tall. He gets all those rebounds, so it's fun playing with him. And he's all about those assists. He goes up, gets a board. If I'm sitting out on the 3-point line, I know he'll be looking when he gets that board. So I'm always staying ready when he's going up there. So
Yeah, some people ask me who if I were to actually nobody asked me this. But if I were to compare my basketball game in my high school days to anybody, it'd probably be you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
You like to shoot threes and you can drive when open.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't. Can you dunk it?
Not quite.
See, neither could I. So
yeah. I'm getting there. I think I'll definitely be able to, but yeah, hopefully by basketball season or during basketball season I can get a few, but yeah, definitely need to work on the vertical though. It's not as good as it should be probably.
You excited for basketball season? I know it's a little early to even be thinking about it.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for basketball. Basketball is such a fun sport. I mean, being in that gym, it's a lot smaller area than a football field. So having those fans that much closer to you, it's a really fun environment to play in big situations. Yeah, it's a great feeling when you can put on for the city So
You got a new basketball coach, Miss Kusler. What's it like having her as a coach?
I love it. She pushes us every time. And one of my favorite things about her is she doesn't care. When we're practicing, she doesn't care who you are. She'll yell at every single one of you. I mean, she just wants you to be the best version of yourself on the court. So that's a really good quality about her. And you can definitely see the improvements from everyone. It's really a really good move. And it's going to help us a lot through the season. And I think we'll have a great season this year because of it. So
what are your Friday you guys play Huron. Just so you know, for homecoming this week or this year, any team from the area that's played a team with the mascot of a tiger has won, and they've all scored 50 points or more. So just let no pressure.
no pressure, no pressure.
But what are your thoughts going into Huron?
They've battled with some of the best teams in the AA. I mean, I can't. It was either Watertown or Aberdeen. They beat one of them. Was it Aberdeen?
I think Aberdeen.
Yeah, it was Aberdeen, and then they lost to Watertown on a last-second field goal.
Yep.
So they've proven that they can play up at that level, and it's definitely not a team to overlook just because it's Huron. I mean, we still got to go play our A game. Just with like Sturgis, I don't know. You watched that game, didn't you?
I was there.
Yep. Oh yeah, I remember you taking pictures of me and the Jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just like Sturgis, you could tell too. We weren't really playing as good as we should have been, and that kind of caught up to us. It was a close game there for a while, and we can't let that happen against Huron. Or one of these times, if that happens, we're just gonna get put right into the ground right away and not be able to come back from it. So we need to get up on top right away and keep the foot on the throttle the whole game. Put it to them.
You think part of that could have been because you guys played on a Saturday?
No, I don't think that's a really good reason for it. I mean, we play on a Saturday once every year, so it's not like it just blew us away playing on a Saturday. I think it was more of just, it's Sturgis, and I think it was the week preparing for Sturgis, that practice. You could feel it if you were there. It was just a little lighter of a practice environment, and that can't happen anymore if we're going to be up there with top teams. So.
Yeah, Mayor was telling me the week leading up to practice, leading up to the game, just something didn't feel right. Is what he was telling me. Rank these sports that you participate in: football, basketball, baseball, and track.
I'll start. Gosh, they're all super close. I mean, as every athlete knows, when you're in season, that season's your favorite at the moment. So, I mean, I think overall though, baseball's got to be my favorite.
Really?
Oh yeah, I love baseball. It's a sport about failing, and that's like the best part about it. Those moments, those good moments, make it a very fun game to play. And I think, gosh, I mean, I would say tied at second is all of them. But if I had to, I'd say probably football is my second favorite to play.
Okay.
Third would probably be running track, and fourth would probably be basketball.
Really?
Just mainly because I don't see myself playing basketball in college.
Okay.
So yeah, in the others there's possibilities there. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a pregame routine?
Not really. For all my friends that know me, I love music. Before the games, I'm always jamming out to music.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like to get hyped up that way. I try not to get too up above though. I try to just chill out, listen to the music, think about the game. So I'm just ready to go when that clock hits 0. I'm ready to play.
Who's
So
in control of the music in the locker room usually?
it's between me and Gary Nedved in most games.
Really?
Yep.
What do you play?
We play a lot of rap. we just play super upbeat, a lot of bass music to get us going. Yeah, Gary has a really nice speaker.
Okay.
Like, it's a big speaker. And we have another one that I think is Dre Burns.
Okay.
And we connect them in the locker room, one on each side. So yeah, we play a lot of music like Lil Baby, if you know who that is, right?
Yep.
Yep, Lil Baby, Drake, 21 Savage,
He
stuff like that.
Lil Baby has some chips that you can get at Walmart, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe that's Da Baby. I don't know. There's too many
No,
babies.
it's Lil Baby. So does
Okay.
Cardi B and the Migos do as well.
Yep. I believe
that.
Notorious B.I.G. does as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You have a weird, eclectic favorite sport team liking. You do.
Which one is that?
Well, who are your favorite sports teams?
So for the NBA, I don't really watch a lot of pro sports.
Oh, okay.
I do have a favorite team for each one though.
Okay.
So for the NBA, I like the Celtics, mainly because when I was younger, me and Jacob Mayer, he liked the Celtics. I kind of hopped on. I just liked how Larry Bird played. He was so good.
You weren't even alive for Larry Bird.
I know.
What are you talking about?
I've watched a lot of videos of him playing.
Okay.
And I see those things about like him going super early before the games, getting shots up, stuff like that. And I mean, he just had a great work ethic, and that's why he was so good. And that's why he could knock down those shots. And he just had a very fluid shot. So for NBA, I'd say Celtics. And I haven't really changed. I don't watch a ton of NBA. I really only know about Jason Tatum on the Celtics.
I was just gonna say you would love Jason Tatum, I feel like.
Yep. Yeah, but other than that, I don't really know much players. Kemba Walker's on there, isn't he?
No, he's a Knick now.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, that's how much NBA I watch. Not very much. But yeah, for MLB, I think this is the weird one you're talking about, isn't it?
The MLB?
Yep.
The
Rangers.
What the? I know why, but like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and for everyone that like is watching this doesn't know why, when I was younger, I'd go to Texas in the summers, and so they were the first team I really knew. I mean, I went to some of their games at a young age, and just a great time being so little and watching those big guys play a sport that you like to play. It was just super cool to see them play at that good level, So, ever since then.
And then about the time you kind of, I don't want to say gain consciousness or anything like that, but about the time you started remembering things, they started going to World Series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of changed. They haven't been too good for a while, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully one of these years they make a comeback but
then in the NFL.
Yep, in the NFL, I like the Packers, as you know.
Yeah. So that's one drawback to you. That's one drawback. Everything else is great, but you're a darn dirty Packer fan.
They had a good game the other night.
They did.
Yeah, that was a cool ending to that.
Yeah, 37 seconds on the clock, way too much time.
Yep.
So gonna ask you about a couple more of your favorites. I feel like you kind of touched a little bit on your favorite like music, a little bit. Do you have any other like just random music that you like?
Yeah, I mean, some of my close friends know this, but I do like jazz music.
What?
Yeah, I'm not like a huge, like I don't know a ton about it, but I do listen to like Frank Sinatra, Mainly Frank.
Really?
I kind of put his music on repeat when I study.
Okay.
Fly Me to the Moon, theme from New York, New York, that
Yep.
type of stuff. So yeah, that kind of gets me in that study vibe, that school vibe, and I mean I listen to country music when I
Okay.
hunt and do stuff like that. But mainly it's rap, R&B, hip hop, that type of stuff.
Okay.
So,
What's your favorite movie?
yeah, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we have.
I don't watch a ton of movies.
You strike me as a Step Brothers guy.
Yeah, I do like Step Brothers, but I think everyone likes Step Brothers. You
Yeah,
can't not like Step Brothers.
that's true.
Um,
There are some weirdos that don't like Will Ferrell, and I'm like, what's wrong with you?
yeah, I don't know how that's possible.
Oh boy. Oh boy, you froze up. Oh boy. We have a Wyatt Perry situation.
Am I good now?
No, you're still frozen. This is hilarious.
Shoot. Do I have a weird face?
Yeah, you have a frozen face. This is great. any, any
Oh no.
anyways, do you have any questions for me?
Um, are you gonna be at the game Friday?
Oh, of course. Of course. That's not even a question.
That's good.
Yeah. Ooh, one last question. Because I know
Um,
your parents will definitely see this.
mhm.
Because your mom loves me and she thinks I'm the
Yep.
funniest guy ever.
Yep.
What do your parents mean to you?
They're everything. I mean, they're the reason I can play sports. They're the reason I get new basketball shoes, new baseball cleats, new football shoes. I mean, they definitely work hard for me to be able to do what I love. So yeah, they'll always be super important and special to me. And my dad pushes me super hard. My mom, she makes me food and still does my laundry, which is probably not the best thing, but I
Oh
mean,
man.
so,
Well, thanks for coming on and good luck on Friday.
thanks for having me, Scotty.
Thank you.